Hey everybody, welcome to day 86 of 90 of the Broken to Beautifully Blended's 90-day video challenge of stepping into 2020 on the right foot. As you can see, we are in different locations. This time I'm at the home base. In Rockford, where are you at?
I'm over in Siloam Springs, Arkansas, visiting my dad. Looks like you're at the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, though. How'd you get there?
Well, on Zoom, that's one of the backgrounds. And so I just put up that virtual background and thought, okay, that's better than the moon and the whatever the world view is. They got like three default virtual backgrounds.
Yeah.
The other one was grass. I felt like here I'm going to try and go over and change it to the one in the grass, because that one I feel like I'm in that Honey, I Shrunk the Kids type thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm really small and there's all this big tall grass around me.
Yeah. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
Run.
So, anyways, how's it been going over there today?
It's good. We've had a great day. We got up early this morning after a long day yesterday. Made our way over and jumped into replacing a rotted floor in my dad's shed. And so we hit the ground running. I got some pretty good video of it, but however, the fact that we're apart, we don't have great internet service here. We're not going to be able to show it tonight, but we'll put it together when we get back and show it off. And it went really well because we were able to get all of it done. When I showed up this morning, my dad's friend that was coming to loan him a concrete mixer was already here. And that guy, he jumped in, he started taking boards apart, ripping stuff out, and it was all rotten. So, I mean, this came out really easily. And so we had everything knocked out before lunch. And then we went and dumped off all the trash and picked up a few supplies, came back. And my brother-in-law, Travis, made it with my nephew, Jackson. And we got the floor put in. I mean, it worked out really pretty well. I think we had 85 bags of concrete and we only used about 50 of them. So he's got some to take back tomorrow. We'll do that. But it was really pretty fun. I'm tired of bending over and squatting right now, but
Yeah.
it was good.
So tell me how that was, because you have had in here at our house, you and your dad have hand mixed about 50 bags of concrete.
Well, I don't know that we've ever done 50 at one time, but when we did the sidewalk out front, that was just sort of an impromptu thing. And he was like, oh, it'll be no problem. It'll be 4 or 5 wheelbarrows full. And, it was like 40. So, yeah, this was much, much easier with the mixer. Once we sort of got him settled down, he started to freak out a little bit about where we wanted to put it and how we wanted to do it. And he's like, this is never going to work. Okay. So we made a few adjustments and sort of appeased him, which, I mean, that's what you got to do sometimes. He's 82 and it's not bad, but, when we get older, we begin to sort of see things our way, and our way is the way.
Is that
Anyway,
only when we get older?
it seems to be worse when we get older.
Huh. Okay.
As kids, we tell our kids all the time, the world doesn't work the way you want it to work. But as we get older, we begin to think, hey, listen, I want it to work the way I want it to work. So, well, I guess maybe that's a regression that people have. I don't know.
It might be. Absolutely. So you got it all accomplished today and you thought it was going to take longer, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So maybe you'll get to spend a little bit more time just together and not working.
Well, I don't know if that's going to happen.
He has other listed projects, right?
Yeah. They got a dishwasher for Christmas, so I need to put that in for them. And then we will spend some time. I guess OSU plays tomorrow night at 5:45 And then OU plays on Friday at like 4, I think. I'm not real sure. I think it's 4. But I
Saturday.
think we're gonna what's tomorrow? I don't even know what day today is.
Today's Thursday.
So yeah, I guess it would be Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna play Saturday, so we'll probably watch that, and then I'll come on home. But um, yeah, I mean it's good, and it's something that I don't get to do as often as I would like.
Well, that is good. I got to spend a little bit of time with Jaden and Thomas today, and they went to lunch together for a few hours with some of Jaden's friends, and then got to give her hugs and send her on her way back down to Dallas. She arrived just a little bit ago, right before we started this call, and then
Yeah.
Thomas helped me to get all of the rest of the Christmas stuff down and put back up into the attic, which that was probably the biggest feat, was us both being allergic to literally the world. Taking down everything that, like the artificial tree, which is covered in dust, which is a whole thing. So I've got all of my Christmas cold, or whatever you would call it, still going, and my nose is kind of stopped up from that. And then we lugged it all up into the attic and put it back over in its corner, so that whenever everybody comes home, it'll just be back to normal.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things. You never really know when to put away the Christmas decorations. Some people wait till New Year's. When I was growing up, we always made sure it was down by the 29th, because that was my sister's birthday. It still is her birthday, I should say, the 29th. So we always tried to make sure that it was down, so that her birthday seemed like it was, not just a continuation of Christmas. So yeah, I mean, those things are always different everywhere you go. I don't know that I've ever seen you take it down on the day after Christmas, though.
Well, I figured I had help and I was going to do it before everybody came back. Because you think about it, you'll be back on Saturday night, and then we'll have Sunday night dinner, and we'll have church. Well, we won't really have church because there's not a service for Elevation this week, but we'll have something. And then we'll have Sunday night dinner, and then we're getting on the plane, and we're going to be gone for 3 days. And then everybody will be back, and it'll be time to go back to school. So just today seemed like the day to do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. I'm looking forward to Lauren and Reagan getting to spend a little time with Papa and Nana after we leave. And, Thomas, I'm sure, is excited to get to go to his dad's and spend what's about a week and a half down there.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun for him. And, that's the life of being married with kids, especially in a blend. People are all the time going everywhere. And sometimes you get the whole bunch. Sometimes you get none of the bunch. Sometimes you get part of the bunch.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely.
So
now, we talked earlier about asking our people that are watching, our audience, what are some of the things that they have questions about, whether it's towards a blended family or just marriage in general, and that list out the things that they're, how does this work? And we can give some more of the 5 ways that this works for us or doesn't work for us, or the top 10 things to think about if you're going to do this, or vice versa. So
right.
Have the people to put in some suggestions to what it is that they're struggling with, or what it is that they have questions.
And it's not just that. I mean, it's things that are going well. I mean, the thing that we tend to think about sometimes is, when things are going wrong, what are the steps we can take to fix it? And it's not always the case. Sometimes when things are going well, we like to share with others, sort of what works for us. Not that things are bad, but things are good, and how can we help sustain this for a longer period of time? So I think those types of lists are good. They're fun. It lets you sort of see how what you're doing stacks up against what somebody else is doing. Are we doing the same things, and are we doing them different? I think it's even interesting if you're doing it completely opposite. If we do it one way and somebody that watches this video does it a completely different way, that's good. And I would like to get some feedback. And So, I mean, it's interesting to see how people do this because I don't know that there's any blended family that's exactly the same.
Yeah, they've all got their own struggles. They've all got their own strengths, and there's stuff to learn from each different blend that you encounter.
Yeah, it's true. Very true. So,
Okay, well, you're how many 100 miles away?
153.
153 miles. And in about 2 hours, it'll be our 11th anniversary.
Yeah,
So, 11 years.
I know. I didn't think we'd make it past one.
It was a struggle. Two
Yeah,
was a doozy too.
yeah,
3, 4, 5, those were all kind of a blur.
yeah.
Once we got to 6, though, it started getting fun.
Yeah, the last 5 years have been much better than the first 6, that's for sure.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, tomorrow is day 87.
87. Mm-hmm.
87. Okay. That was a good year, by the way.
What?
1987. That was a good year.
I
Lots
don't
of good
think it
music.
was for
Lots
me.
of good music that year. You what?
I don't think it was for me.
Why?
Well, 1987, I would have been 8. That would have
Yeah.
been the year that I got a stepmom.
Yeah.
Mm.
Didn't work out so well for you?
Well, it was a bit of a struggle.
Hmm. Well, maybe we can delve into that.
Maybe.
Yeah. So, all right. So tomorrow's day 87. I'm
Yep,
looking forward to it. Are you looking forward to it?
I am.
Okay. Well, then I bet. How about we meet up tomorrow on day 87 and do
Okay.
this again?
Sounds good.
All right. See you, everybody.